Hey everybody, Chris Andersen here for Team Cardhoarder. We're here at the first round of our cube draft. Looks like we won the die roll, so we're going first. Alright, this hand's pretty good. Turn 4 Thunder Mahel Kite seems solid. And hopefully we'll get a fast Targa. Guess we'll start with the Bloodstained Mire and then go get. I think we have the Stomping Ground in our deck. He's got an island. A careful study. Uh-oh. We're not going to get reanimated on. It's probably going to kill us with that Gristlebrand that we decided not to take. What do we got? A Mizian Mortars and a Mountain. Okay, so it doesn't look like he's doing the reanimation thing, which is kind of nice. Yeah, we do have the Stomping Ground, so let's go ahead and take that. Alright, our turn. Go ahead and put a Forest into play and make that Overgrown Battlement. And hopefully Loxodon and Warhammer can just like bring the absolute beatdowns on there. That's pretty good, actually. That might be better than the Warhammer. It allows for the element of surprise. Yep. And then I think we're taking another forest, and let's get that swamp. Put the swamp in the foot tapped, I suppose. Doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next turn we'll have 5. And the turn after that, we can make a Tarka. Turn 5 a Tarka. That's pretty good. The Overgrown Battlement's not doing too much this game, though. Swift Spear, that's a little small. I'm going to block. Not even going to try. Alright, so there's the possibility, just get another land, that he has the counterspell here. If that's the case, that's unfortunate, but I think we're fine. It does not. Okay, so we get to get some beatdowns in with the Thunder Maw. Hopefully that might just win the game for us. He's going to at least need to use 2 red removal spells to kill it, because red removal rarely does 5 damage. Like, I suppose worst case scenario, he has a control magic, but that means he just has to tap out. Evoke a Muldrifter, that's not going to do it. Not even sure if control magic is in the cube this time around. Okay. It's our turn. So I think Warhammer is actually just a better play than a Tarka. How much mana does this give us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have access to 7 mana right now. Xenagos would allow us. It would basically be -2 to cast Xenagos. So we'd be able to go Xenagos and play Warhammer and make a token. But we can't equip with Warhammer. I think I would rather equip with Warhammer. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to play the Warhammer, and I don't think I'm going to crack this fetch land because I'd like to save it for if we draw. Oh, what's it called? Tracker or Courser Crewfox. Alright, Dragon with the beatdowns. Giant lifelink beatdowns. Ooh, Tamio. That's pretty good. Fortunately for him, that's not going to be enough. So he gets to plus it, and then... Oh, it's 5, so I guess we just attack with a Tarka here. Or, oh, actually we don't have to blow a Tarka this turn. It's kind of neat. We just play Xenagos. I think I like playing Xenagos better. I don't know, I could be wrong. It might be better to just play the Atarka. But... Whoa, Pact of Negation. Wasn't expecting that one. Okay, then yeah, I guess I am glad that I played Xenagos instead of Atarka. So he doesn't get to cast anything next turn. That's kind of nice. I'll crack this. I will get a Taiga. And, well, I'll leave the Overgrown Battlements up, I suppose. Play Scavenging Ooze here. And I think I'll just eat that Moldrifter. Let's wait on the Wooded Foothills for the tracker purposes again. Okay, so I don't think we get to kill a next turn. I don't have any creatures in my graveyard, so it looks like Flame Slash will have to get the job done. And then we'll move the Warhammer over to Skoos. And I guess we just eat his Swiftspear and kill him. Alright, GG. Sideboarding. Okay, so I don't know, his deck seemed a bit slow, hard to react. Tamiyo seemed like the best card that he has against us. Hellrider is good against Tamiyo, but I don't think it's good against red removal. I don't want to cast Hellrider and have it die to the lightning bolt that we passed. Other cards that are good, Grafted War Gear basically makes everything huge, and it can oftentimes put them out of bolt range. That might be better than the Warhammer against him. It's hard to say, because Warhammer gives us lifelink, so it makes it incredibly hard for him to actually win the game, but it's quite an investment to have your creature just get killed if you end up like spending, 3 mana to equip, or even 6 mana to play Warhammer and then equip, just to have your creature get bolted and lose like a massive 6 mana tempo swing. That's a way to lose a game in an otherwise favorable matchup, I think. So, while it does provide some slam dunk wins, I think Grafted War Gear may be better than Warhammer in this matchup. Anything else? I could put Oust into the deck, but I'd have to fix my mana a little bit. Nope, I think I like the way the deck is right now. Kind of wish I had something along the lines of like a reanimation spell or something, because I've got Sundering Titan, Ulamog, Dragonlord Atarka with an Entomb at Buried Alive. Just like stumbled across them. The Entomb literally on accident. But yeah, I think that's the only change that I want to make for this sideboard. This hand is really slow. Let's see, he kept his 7. If we draw a ramp spell, it's great. If his deck is as quick as I think it should be when it's working, because it has stuff like Swiftspear in it, I think this hand's going to be pretty weak. Let's go ahead and mulligan. This hand looks a little bit better. We've got 2 points of interaction. Scavenging Ooze seems pretty good, actually. Just a really hard to deal with creature. Incendiary Flow providing a drawback and not a bonus, ironically. So yeah, let's start things off with the Taiga. And then Bloodstained Mire will probably get another green-red land. I don't know. Maybe just a mountain and play Cardhoarder. Xenagos the Reveler, that's a pretty good one. How about basic Swamp and then Farseek for another green-red land? Spell Pierce, okay. Spell Pierce doesn't seem very good against our deck. A little surprised he's still got it in there. I guess it's just like, he's just straight blue-red Delvering. Has not produced a threat yet. Hopefully not another counterspell here, because we actually pretty badly need that mana. And another mana, too, would be really nice. We get to our 4. No play. Alright. I think we just get a second green source here. That's unfortunate. Scavenging Ooze, I think it'll have to be. Maybe I'll just have a hard time dealing with this. That would be nice, but I have a feeling that most of the cards in this hand are pretty reactive. I'm hoping for some creatures, though, this turn, because it means I can actually put Gilded Lotus. Okay, that's solid. Trying to put these removal spells to use. Yeah, Gilded Lotus is a great card. It only costs 2, essentially, once you get the mana to cast it, because you get to use 3 mana immediately after. So it's very easy to do 2 things in one turn with it. I wonder how good this card would be if it got reprinted. I have to imagine it would be insane in the Colossus deck, right? So I know it didn't really see a ton of standard play in its time. Let's go ahead and pump that Tri-Builder. Uh-oh, still no removal. Well, I guess the only thing we really can do is sit back and, or not removal, land. Sit back and wait for land number 4. That Spell Pierce ended up being really good. While we're here, I might as well just eat the Spell Pierce. Having all of my removal spells be sorceries is probably something that's going to come up at some point. 3 blue, alright. Exarch, oh man, am I just dying? I'm probably just dying. Well, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. 3 sorceries. Exarch not very good against just dying. Sorcery's not very good against just dying, rather. Imperial Recruiter into Kiki-Jiki, that's different. Yep, good game. Sorcery speed. Terrific section creature, no, I don't think so. Hellrider, I don't think so. None of these cards are particularly good against Kiki-Jiki combo. Well, hopefully that doesn't kill us again. For now, we'll just hope to hit our land drops. Yeah, I think I will go first. No, this hand doesn't hit any land drops. I guess this hits land drops. I'll give it a try. Yeah, this card I think is okay. Gyarados is Xenagos a turn sooner. And it has okay effects of just like beating the Delvery part of his deck. Fist. Play some battlements. And it's his turn. Okay, that's not bad. A little bit scared of Spell Pierce, so I'm gonna bait. Okay, so he doesn't have Spell Pierce, which is good. And I guess it's his turn. And now there's a lot less lands in our deck, just 10 now, and higher concentration of payoffs, I think. I think it's worth it, because we really would be hurting if he Spell Pierced or Xenagos. And now he can't. Looter, that card's okay. And, oh, Wolfer Silverheart, that's pretty solid. For now, though, let's just go to Xenagos onto the board. Next turn, then. Yeah, I don't really want a Soul Bond with an Overgrown Battlement. What I wouldn't at all mind doing is making Wolfer or Silverheart have haste and Shroud, though. That seems fantastic. As long as we don't just get twinned out of the game, I suppose. Manic Vandal. That card would have been pretty good right now, I would imagine. But he's digging hard. Really trying to find that combo. It's a little bit terrifying, knowing there's just absolutely nothing you can do to stop it, and just hoping that he doesn't get there. Alright, looks good. Put that into play. I guess if he's got a mana leak, he's got a mana leak. But, well, if he has a mana leak, I could pay for it with Xenagos. But I would need to pay the mana beforehand. I'd rather just make another 2/2. Is that going to change the clock at all, though? Two, 3, 4, 5. Pay 4 extra. As opposed to 2. It's a remand. It's just as bad. I kind of really want to play around Mana Leak. I think that's the right thing to do. Excellent. And here come the boots. Attack you for 14. Also, you can't tap my Wolfer Silverheart because it's got Shroud. It's a chump block with Looter, I suppose. Stroke of genius. Okay. There's the Spell Pierce. And now, if he's going to want to use the Deceiver Exarch to kill me, he's going to have a hard time because he needs to be able to block Like he'll tap the Satyr token, which is fine, but then he got a block Wolf or Silverheart with this creature, which means he can't kill me with it with the Kiki Jiki, which is great. So I think this into play. I don't see any need to attack with Sakura Tribe-Elder here. The difference between... So if both of these cards are dealt with, then neither of them are lethal threats. If Satyr gets through, he takes 2 more, goes down to 2. If Sakura Tribe-Elder gets through, takes 1 more, down to 1. I don't want to give him the opportunity to bounce my Wolford Silverheart now, though. So I think that the play is just attack with what I've got. Cryptic Command, Deceiver Exarch, there it is. That taps the Satyr token, which is fine. And he's still got to find a way to stop this Silverheart, which probably involves him blocking. Awesome. Post combat. Tribe-Elder. Pass. And the Satyrs are going to get him. Just too many creatures to deal with. Alright, good games.